All right, we are up and live again. I know it's been a long overdue live stream is what it is. So, I mean, here you go. I got some time to do one tonight. Word of warning, if I don't talk a lot, it's because I'm wore out. I've been in a tobacco patch all day long, and first there will be a video about it. And second, oh, I gotta watch that video. I'm just wore out. So I get my thing pulled up here. My channel. That. Yeah. So yeah. For some reason it's already got a like on it. Say something in chat, make sure it's working. Oh, I spelled hello. Can you believe that? Why is there two? You gotta be kidding me. I want to make sure this thing is working. Check. Okay. So there you go. It's up and running. Now we wait for commenters. And there we go. Good day from Sweden. Lars H. How's it going over there? Sweden. Okay. Huh. Glad you can make it. Now, dude, that's up. What is this? Oh, the day I didn't show up. I missed a water balloon fighter FFA chapter yesterday, which was Friday. And I'm looking at the aftermath right here on Instagram. Didn't go because I had other stuff to do. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I went down, mowed grass. And that was it. I mowed grass and that was it. No. Chris Schneider, did you get a new iPod? No, I did not. It's the same iPod. The case is just off of it. I had to clean the case, so I just took it out, and it's sitting upstairs drying right now because I washed it and let it dry out some. So, no, it is not new. It's an iPod 5th generation is what it is. It's a 32 gig one. I've had it since the spring of 2014. Paid $500. No, not $500. I paid $300 for this thing. So it better last me a good another 2 to 3 years. Is all I got to say. That's all I got to say. Jake Speece, hello from Iowa. How's it up there in Iowa? Is your crop still drowned out? Or are they actually looking good? Iowa Dairy Boys, welcome. Welcome to the show. Crap, man, I never did figure out what that dealership was called. During the last live stream, We bought that 4455 from a dealership in Iowa. And now I can't remember. I never did ask my uncle where he said it was. I'll have to get back to you on that one. But Trevor Engel, hello from Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania. Angel Gatto, or Jato, or Gatto, hello from Texas. How's corn harvesting going down there in Texas? I follow a guy on Instagram that's been shelling corn for the past just 2 or 3 weeks. Big grain farmer. John Veek, hi from southern Indiana. Not too far from me. Not too far. Not too far at all. Crops look good here in my immediate area. Had 2.3 inches of rain last night. We needed it. So y'all are needing rain a little bit now. We just got a part of a downpour about 3 hours ago. About 3 hours ago. It was about 6:30. No, 6 o'clock. It was 6 o'clock is when it was. So, no, well. I mean, yeah, we needed some to settle the dust down and make the ground not dry out completely. Because, I mean, corn's over the hill. We're probably less than 2. We're probably 2 weeks away from harvest. Corn is drying down like rapid speed. All we've had is sunny, warm days for the past week and a half to 2 weeks. So it's really dried down the corn. Soybeans are still green. I think they're in the last stage before they start turning because, let's see, the hayfield next to the alfalfa that's got soybeans planted in it, they're starting to turn. Like you can tell on the outside and some inside, it's starting to turn yellow, which, it's to be expected. Got a bruise there. Because they're a 3.5 variety, so they'll mature quicker, but they were planted later than the others. So, oh well. Colin, I'm not Mordhorst. Hello. How's it going? So yeah, I don't know how long I'll go tonight. Don't know. Just don't know. Let's check to see what Twitter's all about right now since there's no comments. Oh, there's one. Getting pretty dry in Pennsylvania too. Need some rain to loosen the ground up so we can start chisel plowing. What are you going to chisel plow? You know, really, what are you going to chisel plow? Let's think. You said it right. Oh, cool. Said your name right. How about that? Twitter not doing anything. Oh, man. So, I am harvesting the wheat. It is still a bit too wet. 24%. Jeez. 24%. That is a little wet. Everywhere around here's we've been done for 2 months on wheat, I think. Potato ground. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Taters. All right. No, we hope to start chopping corn next weekend. It's supposed to be 90, sunny, and humid all week, so that'll drop the corn real fast. Yes, it will. Our neighbor just got done chopping corn. When was it? Last Sunday. It was early last week. He got done. Got done chopping. Probably chopped. Didn't chop a whole lot. It's a little pull type New Holland chopper. I know it's a Gale. Yeah, it's a Gale. And so yeah, he got done with that. The other farmers around here, other farmers that chop are getting ready to start chopping corn. I would think. I think they might start be chopping. Chisel plowing to plant rye. Okay, planting rye. All right. What are you gonna do with that rye? Just a cover crop or something like that? Hello from Canada, north of the border. Cool. Oh yeah, Chris Young is in E-Town tonight. Yeah, the country singer Chris Young is in E-Town at the Heartland Festival. How E-Town managed that, I have no idea. Because it's a free concert too. I think it is. But not important enough for me to go. Just not a big fan of concerts. I mean, I like Chris Young's music. It's all right. I mean, it ain't no old old classic country, but he's all right. How many cows do you have? We have 74 total. 40 spring cows and 34, I think, fall cows, give or take. I could be off a couple. Nice shirt. Thanks. I bought this at the Kentucky State Fair. I was waiting until somebody would mention something about it. It says, if this flag offends you, it's the American flag, I'll help you pack. Yeah. I'm wearing it to school Monday, and I'm kind of wondering how that's going to go. Growing it to sell as cover crop seed next fall. Really? That's... What? Who is this person? Oh. I've got kind of a headache, too. That didn't feel good. My leg just cramped up. What is this person doing? Carolina Flex. He's commenting. Well, I don't know. I will help too. More the merrier. More the merrier. Oh. Oh. Let's see. How long did I stay? How long did we work in the back of the day? Started at 8 o'clock. Quit at 1:30 for lunch. So that's what? 9, 10, 11, 12, 1. So an hour and 30. Didn't get started till 3. Quit at 6. So 8.5 hours today in the hot sun. As you can probably tell, sunglasses, sunburnt. It definitely helped my definitely does help my tan. I mean, you can tell. How much farm ground do we have? We're running about 550-ish acres. Something around like that. Around 550, I think, at the moment. I did see this year, Trevor, decent money there if you can sell it. Oh, cover crop seed. Okay. Okay. So, yeah. We planted oats 3 weeks ago for silo buster. What does that mean? I'm not familiar with silage and oats and that stuff. Is all I got to say. That's how much we have. Yeah, it's not the biggest, and it's not the smallest, but it's not the biggest. I do see ourselves getting bigger in the future, but as of right now, it don't look like we're looking to expand at the moment. But you know, you never know what might happen. I'd like to get bigger, but just see how that works out. Oh. I wonder, I never did get this chat thing to work. Nah, it don't work. Okay, fine. We won't worry about the chat on here. Pretty good money in rye, especially for a small farm like I run. Hey, if it makes you money, it makes you money. Just keep going. It's like haylage. Okay, I know what haylage is. So you cut the oats and then you chop it, I guess. Chop the oats. Is that what hay ground? If you mean haylage, yes, that's with hay ground. Yeah, do you have a grain cleaner? No, we do not. We don't have a grain cleaner. What's in the grain stays in the grain. I mean, the combine is all that. What the combine cleans out is the best it gets cleaned. It's just the way it is. Oh, that was meant for Trevor. Never mind. Never mind. Jake sells combine. Combine run. We don't have a grain cleaner. So you run it through a combine? I guess that makes sense to thrash it. Thrash it. Man, this person, Carol. So yeah. Anybody out there shelling corn yet or running soybeans or anything? Just interested. I know in south of here in Bowling Green and stuff, they've started shelling there this week, and they're shelling it at 22% moisture, and I don't see how they're doing it. The only way I can guess is they have a September contract to fill, and that's what they're doing. So that's all I have to say about that. Yes, cut it and chop it and either bag it or put it in a silo. Okay. So that works the same. Your neighbor done with his backer yet? We hope to finish this week. He hopes to get done this week. He's got 3 acres cut. He's got 2 acres left to cut. So he's got 5 total acres of tobacco. And if the weather holds out like it's supposed to, he's hoping to be done by next Saturday. So, I mean, he's gotten along pretty good. Started early last week, I think. Maybe. I don't know. I only go back there and help him when I am able to. Have you guys thought about getting your own semi and grain trailer? It would be nice. Here we are with 7 300 plus bushel grain wagons. I mean, probably the next step up for us would be like a grain truck that would haul probably, I don't know how much they hold. One's got a box on it. Not a semi, but a grain truck. That would be the next step up for us, but I don't see it happening in the immediate future. So that's that. We are shelling corn, but we didn't do much so far. Yeah, I think everybody's just, in my opinion, the people that are shelling right now around us are out there getting their combine set and everything like that. We still haven't got our combine out yet. Probably need to. We started picking Wednesday at 26% moisture. Why are y'all picking at that high moisture? Well, I mean, picking ear corn, which we will do at the start of harvest, it'll probably pick 17, 18, 19% moisture. So that'll speed things along pretty good. But the rest, when we shell corn, we want to have it as low as possible. We'll leave it sit out there for another sunshiny day or two, because we like to put it in the grain bin at 15. Highest we'll go is 16.5% moisture. Because if you get above 17%, this happened in 2013. We would shell probably, how much was it, 1,000 bushel or something, dry it down, move it to another bin, shell another 1,000 bushel, dry it down, move it to the bin. That's how that year went. But we like to shell when it's dry enough. We can just keep the wagons going and fill the bins in a day or a couple of days. What's your opinion on ag bags? Ag bags, what are those? Are those the bags that you can put silage and grain and stuff like that in and leave it sit out? I mean, I don't see nothing wrong with it, to be honest. How much is gas here? Let's see. It was like $2.20, $2.30, something like that, a gallon. 220, 230, I think. I didn't really pay attention today when we went to lunch. But yeah, it's not horrible. Unlike Louisville, which is 50 miles north of here, Louisville, Kentucky. Saw gas there at near the state expo center, $2.70 a gallon. Jeez. So I don't know what's going on there with the oil and gas industry. Yes, silage bags. Okay. I think they are a good idea. I mean, if you don't have a silo, it would probably. Well, there you go. Iowa Dare boys. We like our ag bags better than a silo. Proof of you right there. First-hand experience with silage. We don't do silage. I don't think we ever have done silage. So there's your opinion on that. Instagram through the roof. 4 comments and 4 likes. No other comments? Oh man, I'm tired. Thinking about going to bed early tonight. I'm done with it. Tweeter. So, yeah. I've only been in it for 30 minutes. Only 30 minutes. We've gotten better feed out of a silo, though. It's probably true. I mean, I don't really know. Like I said, we've never done any silage. What is your opinion on woven wire fencing? We got some. Yeah, we got woven wire fence. Yeah. It's I think it's woven wire. Woven wire, American wire, I think. Yeah. We have a 90% of our fence is 5 wired. There's woven, American wire, smooth wire. What is it? The second and fourth layer, and then it's barbed wire, first, third, and 5th. Yeah. It's that's what it is. Yeah, we have some of that. It works good. I mean, our cows are not notorious for wanting to jump the fence. I mean, we keep our fences up to date and stuff. Um, but I mean, our cows are calm. I mean, they don't really want to jump. So, yeah, they're a good fence, I think. Have you looked who your channel's #1 fan? I know what you're talking about, but I don't remember who it was. I'm gonna go look that up right now. My channel. What would that be under? Video manager? Community. Fans. This says my #1 fan is Farmall51. Iowa Dairy Boys, you're #2. Sorry. But it says Farmall51 is my #1 fan. Huh. I've seen this before, but I don't really pay much attention to it. But I mean, it's neat how that is. That's cool. Anyway, back to here. The only bad things about bags is they are a chore to set up and need at least 100 horsepower to run them, and it's at a lot of full throttle running, but otherwise they're awesome. Okay, really? Like I said, I don't know much about it, but hey man, hey, I want to hear boys and everybody else. I just got done moving 75 bales from one shed to another. LOL. Square or round bales? If it's round bales, it's no big job. If it's square bales, that's no big job either. Not really. Next week is the Farm Progress Show in Decatur, Illinois. Lots of fun. This is one thing I want to go to sometime, is go to the Farm Progress or Husker Harvest Days or something out there out west. Go somewhere out there. Now, is the Farm Progress Show is that the one where Craig Morgan's having a concert at? Because what was I reading? Oh, the corn and soybean yield magazine or something like that. Corn and soybean, and it said Craig Morgan was going to have a concert at one of those. I think it was Farm Progress Show. You can check out my Instagram. It's on the same YouTube username. I'll try to give it a look sometime. I love cows, dude. I know who that is. Yeah, I've seen you. I've seen yours before. Did you go under engagement category? Well, let's go back there and look. My channel. Community. Fans. Engagement. Should probably click that. Now it's saying my #1 fan by engagement is D. Fink, who changed his name to Case IH. Yeah. Huh. That's interesting. Yeah, that's what it says. Jim. I don't know what it is. If I go under subscribers, list your most engaged influential viewers updated daily. Now, if I go by subscribers, it's Ian Robson, who's got 10,000 subscribers. So, yeah, he's been subscribed since December 5th. Cool. Number one, according to oldest subscribers, is Craft Farms. And if I go to newest subscribers, it's Mike. What? I don't think this is real. Oh crap! What did I do? Huh? Let's. Don't watch that more. Oh gosh. It sucks moving when you can only carry 2 at a time and share 4 months partner. Went to the Farm Progress Show last year in Boone, Iowa. I also want to go to the show at Louisville, Farm Machinery Show. That's a good show, or it's a good event. Yes, the Farm Machinery Show was my favorite. He is our number one fan too. Yeah, huh? I still got dirt all over my iPod. Oh. I'll tell you, I would never recommend for anybody to grow tobacco. I mean, if it came down to it and that was the only thing that would keep your farm afloat, do it. But if you want to do it just to say, I'm going to try this, don't do it. It's not worth it. What did you do all day today? Tobacco, 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 backer, backer, tobacco, tobacco, backer, backer, backer. Have tobacco. 8.5 hours of it today. Have you guys looked at a gleaner, or are you green all the way? We're green all the way. I don't care what anybody says, but we run green because the service department. If we need a part, we can go there. We can go to John Deere, and if we need a part, they got it. If they don't got it, next day it'll be there. Boom. We can be back in the field. Boom. Go. These other brands, I will say Case IH has done this. We do have a Case International Combine. If we need a part they don't have, it's usually 2 or 3 days. I mean, that has happened before. They're not up to top. Now, it's not saying John Deere's not. They're not perfect either. They've messed up a couple orders before, but nobody's perfect. But John Deere, their service department is number one. It's that's the way I feel like it. Now, if we were to take our equipment there to have them serviced, that'd be bull crap. That we haven't done that since I think 2006. Our 9550 we had to take it up there for the dealer to do some work, but we won't have the dealer do any work to our stuff. We do it all ourselves. How Farms Work subs to us with 14,000. Really? Oh, chair about fell over. How Farms Work is subbed to y'all, Iowa Dairy Boys. That's always something. Hey. Does your neighbor have flu or dark fire tobacco? I don't know what that means. Yeah, I don't know what that means, though. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not real smart with tobacco varieties and stuff. Yeah, all I can tell you is it's tobacco and it looks decent. And that's as much as I can tell you on tobacco. I mean, I don't know much about it. I started watching you. You need to talk a little longer on videos. Really? I feel like I talk too much. I feel like I need to do more. I feel like I need to do more. Video on the equipment I feel like is what I need to. So that's what I think. We are Alice Chalmer and Versatile the dealer. He's 50 miles away, but John Deere is 1 mile away. Yeah, that's true. I mean, really, when I think about it, John Deere's the furthest dealership away from us, probably by a mile or so. But the closest one to us is ADCO. Of all things, ADCO. You know, your Cat Challenger, your Lexions, your Massey Fergusons. That's probably the closest. And then the next one would be New Holland, which is Tall Equipment in Cecilia. Or that might be the closest. Then Jacoby's, which is the Case IH dealership, is the closest. And then you got Limestone, which is John Deere. So that's the closest. Or the farthest. I'm sorry, the farthest. Dark fire, you cut off the stalk. Flu, you pick the leaves off. Then I have to say it's flu, because when I help him, we strip the leaves off and then toss the stalk down. And then he spreads the stalks out on the pasture field. Don't care for John Deere Combine. Really? I was very surprised. I would be too. If somebody like that, I'd be surprised that one of the farmers was subscribing to me. Heck, I was surprised when he said he's watched a couple of my videos. So, my grandpa has had bad experiences with our local dealer. Well, we go there to get filter for our 4020 and 4010. Yeah, I mean, we get our parts there, and we can live with that. 3 favorite channels on YouTube: Farmer John, One Only Farmer, and How Farms Work. Can't complain with that. What's your biggest tractor? The 4455. Oh, but I didn't figure out the years on these tractors. The 4455 is a 1991 model, and it has almost 4,000 hours, I think. Yeah, maybe around 4,000, I think. Yeah. The 7210 is a 1997 model, and it has almost 5,700 hours on it. So, I mean, so take that for what you will. But I did find out the years on those 2 tractors. I felt like somebody asked me that before, and I didn't know what it was. So there you go. I like some AGCO. I mean, AGCO's got some good stuff out there. I mean, Cat Challengers. I've driven one before. Nice Caterpillar tractors. They're nice tractors. I've not heard good things about the Cat Challenger combines. I've not heard good things about them. but I've heard good things about Lexion, which is Kloss. Okay, that's Kloss. And yeah, so there you go. Axial flow combine's better for corn and soybeans. That I could back up on corn. That combine, our 1660, which is an axial flow, is a pretty good, is a good corn combine. Can't complain. We run 75% of our corn with it. We run the 9660 and some corn, but I mean, corn, that thing does awesome. Now, some improvements that could be done on it. If it was a 1680, probably. If it was a bigger size up, that's probably would be number one. A bigger grain tank would be something. And it needs some weight on the back end is all I can say. Because we bought that 2206 Case IH 6-row corn head. When has that been? 2 years ago? Yeah, 2 years ago. This is the second year running with it. This will be the second year running with it. That thing is heavy. The back end, I mean, it's still on the ground, but you can tell it's a heavy head. Now soybeans, nah, we didn't really run much soybeans with it. Well, we did from when we bought it in 2004 all the way till probably 2010. Then when we got the 9660 has run 100% all of our soybeans since 2011. Yeah. Get better service from Case IH instead of John Deere. Really? Now, we can't trade with our Case IH dealer. We cannot trade anything with him. We were lucky we were able to trade that grain table and that disc bind in for the new disc bind. We were lucky we were able to do that. Kubota all the way, LOL. Spent $46,000 on junk. Should bought a John Deere New Holland. Now, there's 3 or 4 guys around here that's bought a Kubota and has been happy with them. But these are small guys that's only got probably 30, 40 head of cattle or something like that. And small. One bought a brand new 4-wheel drive cab loader. Loves it. The other one bought a 2-wheel drive. It's an older loader cab. It struggles when it pulls a 300 bushel grain wagon with it at harvest time, but we bring our tractors over too, and that helps. But I mean, I can't complain about Kubota, but I wouldn't buy one. I mean, they're a good tractor because look at the lawnmower. Our lawnmower, knock on wood, it's a good lawnmower. Kubota lawnmowers are good, I think. Hey, can't beat the Gleaner's processor, which is AGCO. That's true. Gleaners have always been time-tested, proven, the best cleaning system, processing system out there. I can't say anything about that, but, that's Gleaner. The only guy around here that's got Gleaner is one neighbor over here, and he's got probably 70 acres, 100 at max. And it's an old 1980s. I think it's an F2. I think it's an F2 Gleaner. So, and it goes to show you he had a lot of trouble with it last year, and he almost had us run the soybeans for him. But he didn't because he got his combine back working, but oh well. You still do Farm Simulator 15. I play it on my own time, but I don't upload videos because this computer right here, which you are seeing me through, little Dell laptop, does not have a fast enough processing system to record and play the game, so I don't do it. Whoa, whoa. So yeah. Did the 6210's odometer get fixed? The original odometer on the tractor did not, but we had an odometer. We put one on there. Geez, how long has that been? 2-3 years ago? And it's been clicking over ever since. I haven't looked at it recently, but it's been on the grinder mixer, so I haven't really seen that tractor a lot lately. How's the new mower doing? Doing great. I mean, we haven't cut a whole lot of hay with it, but we've cut some, and works fine. Worked great. We just wanted to trade up is what we needed to do, because that one was a 98 model. New idea, so we just traded up. What year's the 4055? I think it's a 91 also. It's either a 90 or a 91. Yeah. I just completely lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, I think it's a 90 or 91. I'm not sure. I'll have to look it up. Did the old 4-row corn head for the 1660 get sold? No, we still have it. We're waiting for a grain cart to pop up at Drain Implement in Harned, Kentucky. Every now and then he gets some decent grain carts in there, and if he gets one, we're going to go talk to him and see if he'll trade a grain cart for a 4-row corn head. And go from there. Hopefully we get a grain cart, because I would like to have one. I'd like to run one. I have a Kubota M6060 60 horsepower cab loader. I wish I should have bought a John Deere New Holland or case. I mean, there you go. I'm not going to say anything, because yeah, I've never really ran a Kubota tractor, that is. How old are you? I am 16 years old. 16. Never subscribed. Newer subscriber here. I like your videos. Own a couple classic John Deere garden tractors now, but I've owned a few old 2-cylinder Deeres also. Yeah. That old John Deere 530. It's a nice tractor. The only thing, it's got an oil leak in it. I think it's in the tire hub, is what it honestly is what my friend said. And my uncle said it'd be too much of a hassle to fix, so we just keep pouring oil in it. Because I mean, we really don't use it for nothing. So I got to hook up the mower to the 6430 John Deere. All right, do that. 6430s. We were supposed to demo one of those. That is still made me mad. This was like 2009 or 10. We were supposed to demo for about, I don't know, a few hours. We were allowed, Limestone, John Deere was going to let us demo 6430 premium 4-wheel drive cab with a John Deere 530 Moco disc spine. They were going to let us try it out, cut a field of hay with it and see how we liked it. Possibly was going to get one. But then after they said something about that, we never heard anything from them. So a year went on, 2 years went on, so we were just like, all right, fine, whatever. That is still haunting me till today. Because, I mean, the farm would be different if they had allowed us to do that. The train of thought derailed. There were no survivors. That's how my brain works sometimes. On our 4010 one day, my cousin went to start it up and it didn't idle. It was at full throttle and wouldn't idle. He had 3 times the same result. Yeah, I'm not too knowledgeable on the older, once you get past the 55 series, I don't know much about it. So, if you get a grain cart, will the 6420 and 4055 be the only tractors hauling wagons? Possibly. 4055 definitely. 6420, yeah. 4455 be on the grain cart if we ever get one. 7210 will be on the bush hog. Well, our neighbor, he's got a 6422. It's a 2003. Does not make a whine in the hydraulic pump. I've drove it. It's a nice tractor. It does not have the ear F. He helped us haul a lot of grain last year with his 6420. So possibly he would help too. So, as long as we can have a wagon in the field getting dumped, as long as we can have a wagon in the field available to dump and one on the way back, as long as we can keep going like that, we'll be fine. But whatever. We had an old Big 12 grain cart from 1977 to 2012, but we sold it and got a J&M 875. We don't want one that big. We want something like a Easy Trail 510. Something like How Farms Work has. Their grain cart. An Easy Trail or a J&M or if Brent, I don't know, does Brent make a 500 bushel grain cart with scales and a roll tarp? Because that's what we want is roll tarp. And we could go without one with scales. We've come to the conclusion that we'll probably just have to buy a set of scales and put them on ourselves, or have somebody else put one on there for us. But because we cannot find ones with scales within 50 miles. Although I did see a Polk implement in Indiana somewhere. If there's any Indiana guys out there watching right now, tell me. Polk implement. They have a J&M 1995 J&M 525 corner auger, scales, roll tarp. I think they want $15,000 for it. But the only problem is that's out of our region to go get it. But I don't know. We'll get one eventually. Grain carts are awesome. Yeah, they are. Yes, they are. We have a versatile 2180 on the 875 J&M grain cart. Nice setup. Don't know much about versatile either. The most I know about versatile is they have Cummins diesel engines in them, I think. And they are some weird looking tractors because the hood slopes down. Well, I've seen some guys who put their smaller tractor on the grain cart and use the bigger tractor for wagons for the higher speed and pulling power on the road. I never thought about that, but there's my phone. The only problem, I don't honestly think our 4055 could pull a 500 bushel grain cart. I don't honestly think it could. And it's 2-wheel drive, does not have duals. 44, a 44, if it ever gets put on a grain cart, we'll have the duals back on it. So that's when the duals will get back on. We still do have duals for them. They're sitting in that hay barn. I had a video, and actually they're sitting outside of it, but they stay in there for the winter. But yeah, that's that. So yeah, I do agree. Grain carts rock. Ugh. What time is it? 9:45. Good Lord. Might shut her down at 10 o'clock. Jeez, this battery it's dropped 30% in just an hour. No new comments, really? So yeah, I do have a video that needs to go up. It's about tobacco that happened today. Probably need to go ahead and run that through iMovie and put that all together, so it'll be ready to upload tonight. Well, I don't know if I'll upload it tonight. I'll upload it tomorrow night probably, since I did this tonight. Now the 4055 would be lugging on a grain cart. I would just keep it on the wagon. Yeah, it'll pull a 300 bushel grain wagon okay on the road. I mean, let's see. Train of thought. Where did you go? A 4055 pulls fine on the road. The max that'll go is 18.9 mile an hour, but you know what? We don't need to go fast. As long as that tractor will pull it to the grain bins and back, that's fine. I mean, it's 105 horsepower or something like that. So there you go. We have Versatiles without Cummins engines, which is the 2180 and the 2210, but we traded a 8870 New Holland, which I know of that tractor, for Versatile 305, which is a 8.3 liter engine. Huh. So do you think you'll stay when farming? Plan right now, after high school, go to Elizabethtown Community Technical College, get associate's degree in diesel mechanicing. Probably start off like getting hired on at John Deere or something like that. This is just a rough plan right now. And then probably 20, 30 years from now, farm full time. Before I die, I want to farm full time. I want to farm. Now, I've also been thinking, get the associate's degree in diesel mechanicing and have a, not a labor intensive job like mechanicing. Have like a decent to good job that works probably 7 to 3 or something like that. Not a long work day, and then it'll be easy for me to take off to farm. Or mechanicing, if I was to take off at harvest time, that's the height of the season right there for mechanicing. So I don't know. I've just been thinking about that. I think that 6420 could handle a grain cart. Well, for one, it does not have 1,000 RPM 1,000 RPM PTO spline. I don't think it does. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. So there's your first problem right there. Second problem, I would not trust that tractor with a grain cart. I just don't trust that tractor with that kind of job. I mean, it probably could handle it, but it wouldn't look right to me. I mean, when you see grain carts, you see older 55 series, 60 series, or 10 series on it. You don't see a 20 series on there, or 60-20 series. Funny story about 2010, we had 21. Changed the fan belt. We ordered a 21 fan, but it turns out the serial number, it said 2210, so the factory messed up on a decal. Wow. That sucked. Hey, Farmer John, remember me? Peter Jakewich? No, I do not. Peter Jakewich. Oh, crap, I didn't mean to do that. No, sorry, I don't really know. Peter Jakewich, don't really know. Sorry, I don't really remember. I'm in the market for a lightweight tracked skid steer. Any recommendations? Go with what you feel best. I mean, we've never dealt with skid steers. It's all loader tractors for us. So, I mean, I've not heard good things about Bobcats, the newer Bobcats. You got Deere, you got Case, you got Gale, you got New Holland. I mean, there's all that. Cat RT Zapper. Never heard of that, but there you go. Peter from How Farms Work live chat. I don't really remember. Vaguely, something sounds familiar about your name, but give me some hints. I mean, it's not really ringing a bell or anything. So I need to put this together. That's right. Come on. Okay. Next. Look at cat. Look at cat. I mean, cat skid steers. Yeah, I guess that would be good. I mean, I was talking to you about West Pandy, One Little Farmer. Okay. Now it's starting to come back to me. Yeah. I remember now. Yeah. Snapchat. Oh, crap. Oh, boy. Message from. Give me a shout out, dog. Marcus Durham. You just got a shout out. Follow Marcus Durham. Hold on. Okay, that's done. together. I can worry about that later. Okay. For some reason, I got some buddies of mine that want a shout out. Apparently. Dakota Helm. You just got a shout out. Follow Dakota Helm on Twitter at Dakota_Helm23. Marcus Durham. Yeet. Follow Marcus at Marcus MarCus Ryan RyanDYDG on Twitter. This is all on Twitter. Hunter Reynolds. Follow Hunter Reynolds at Hunter Hayes, HAYES, capital YDG. I'll favorite and retweet that. Okay, so that takes care of that. I have an older 940 Mustang. It's light but tough. Not much on the Mustangs, not much on cars. I don't know much about them, and I don't really know about it. So how you doing? Doing pretty good. Spring Hollow Hay Farm, howdy. How's it going, sir? You got all your farm work caught up? I hope. You ever looked at a John Deere Moco? Like I was saying earlier about the demo. Yeah, 2008 or 9. We were supposed to. The John Deere dealership was going to let us demo a John Deere 6430 and a John Deere Moco 530 disc bind. Never heard from them after that. So, oh well. That's as far as we've come at a Moco, to be honest. Got to go. Everyone on the chat, please subscribe to Farming Vids to come. Okay. Got to go, Farmer John. Catch you later, John. Spring Hollow Hay Farm, never. That is true. You never get farm work caught up. That is true. Mustangs get there. Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought you were talking about the car Mustang. But I didn't know Mustang made skid steers. Been watching your videos, loving your videos. Well, thank you. Thank you. I'll keep them coming. Dakota, I am not saying what you just sent me a message in Twitter about. I am not saying that. Heck, I don't even know my number. I don't even know that, to be honest. The people I am friends with. Keep the videos coming. I will, as long as people still watch them. As long as people still enjoy watching them, I'll keep bringing them. Oh, yeah. Dakota Helm sent you a message. Don't ignore me, buddy. I see you right here. There's your message. It's not focusing. Yeeting on adolescence. I'm not saying the next part. And no. Nope. Sorry. Say yeeting on adolescence. I just did. I don't know what that means, but I said it. I did. Anyway. Mustang skids loaders were made by OMC, I think. They're just made by Gale. Oh, okay. Gale. They're pretty good. Marcus Durham sent me a message over Twitter saying, in your opinion, why is John Deere better than International Harvester? One thing wrong with that statement. International Harvester is gone. It's Case IH. Second, it's because John Deere has a better service department and parts department than Case IH. And I prefer John Deere Green over Case International Red. So, there you go. Dakota Helm. What do you think the soybean count is in America? Well, if it's anything like the AgWeb's been, or the USD's been saying, it's going to be a bumper crop soybean year. I don't know how much metric tons they're saying, but I'll say our soybeans will probably average around 55, probably 50 to 55 bushels an acre. You know, they're still not done growing, really. They're not done filling out the pods. They're done growing, but you know what I mean. Yeah, you know what I mean. Oop. Oh. No there. Why are chickens better than elk? I don't know. We don't have chickens. Never seen an elk in my life. Don't know where you got to go to see them. And yeah, there's that. Seriously, look at this. Look at this. Come on, focus. Say yeet. Give me a shout out. In your opinion, what is better than John Deere? Yes, this stuff is real. I am getting messages that say this. Oh, okay. Here's one. Dakota Helm sent this. How many deaf sea lions could fit in about 5 acres? Don't know what a deaf sea lion is. I know what a sea lion is, though. What kind of questions are you asking me, people? These are people at Central Hardin High School in Elizabethtown, Kentucky. Yeah, I wanted to give you something else. We have 1,905 kids there. Figure that one out. Sing a good Luke Bryan song. I can't because I would get copyright strike. And that has happened on my year in review video at the end of last year. I had Jason Aldean, Kenny Chesney, and some other song. I was I wasn't really flagged. I was warned about the Harvest 2013 and Harvest 2013 and Haymaking 2013. That was early on in my channel videos. I had to make them private. So, sorry, I'm the only one that can see it, but, you know, they're still there, but, yeah, there's that. Now, Tractor Head 04s. Yeah. Well, chickens are pretty dang tasty. Can't say I've ever had elk. There you go. Sing a good Hank Williams Jr. song. Again, I'll get copyright striked. What's your favorite meat for eating? Beef. I like beef. I like chicken. I like pork. I like seafood. I like it all. How long is your farming for? Well, there's my forearm. I think it is. Yeah, that's my forearm. There you go. The people I know. Anyway, what time is it? 10:05. Most people we have gotten is 23 people. And I have 1,600 subscribers. Yeah, that don't add up. It's like on Instagram. I have 2,010 followers or something like that. I still only average like 130 likes a photo. There's about 1,800 subscribers missing right there. But, oh, well, you can't do nothing about it. Have you seen Chucky 2009? I have seen a couple of his videos. I watched a couple of them. I don't really. I've not really watched a whole bunch of his videos, but from the video I've watched, he seems like a cool guy. That's all I can say. He knows what he's doing is what I'm trying to say. What's your obscene? I think it's opinion on John Deere and Kubota. Prefer John Deere over Kubota, but Kubota is it's a decent, cheap tractor if you need one. I mean, a lot of cattle people have Kubota, but more cattle people have John Deere, so take that for what you will. Tell us why you hate immigrants. I do not hate immigrants. I am all for immigration. Legally. That's all I'm going to say about that. I'm all for legal immigration. So yeah, that's all I'm saying about that. Do you hunt? If so, what animal is your favorite to hunt? What kind of weapon? I don't hunt. I'm gonna admit it right now. I've been hunting once. Didn't care for it. You just sit there. I prefer to shoot clay pigeons. As a matter of fact, that was the first time I shot a gun was when I was 13 years old. Shooting clay pigeons. First time I ever shot a gun, and I kicked butt, to be honest. Don't mean to brag on myself, but even my uncle said that. With a 12 gauge shotgun. Pump. I think no. It was, you put 2 bullets in, and now you put 1 bullet in, then you, and then you only got 3. I'm not real intelligent with guns, so there's that. It's the only time I ever shot a gun, so yeah. Answer all those I did. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a wood could suck? Oh no. How long is your favorite tractor? It's a John Deere 4455 is my favorite. Not answering that one. What do you think about? I don't support gay rights, so that's as much as I'm going to say about that. What's the plan for tonight when you're done here? After I get off of here, I am going to bed because I am wore out. Let's down the water. That was sweet tea, by the way. I have a friend named Chris Campinello. Chris Campinello. Can you say hi to him? And he's sitting right next to me. How's it going, Chris Campinello? Probably just butchered the name, but there you go. Really? No more messages? Y'all were blowing up my notifications a while ago, and they're just like, eh. Oh, boy. Well, there we go. What do you sleep in? My bed. I sleep in my bed. Slept in a tractor once, and I kept hitting my head against the door. I mean, really, what farm boy hasn't? I was like 5 years old or something, and we were picking corn. Yeah, we were picking corn with a 7210 when I was 5 years old. And, you're going around and around the field, and I was 5 years old, so I was like, oh, I'll curl up next to the door and take me a snooze. I kept hitting my head on the door and lose. But you just made his night. Cool. Got any girls you are digging? Not really. I mean, it's kind of sad to say, but I'm not, well, yeah. It'd be nice to have somebody sitting next to you in the passenger seat this fall in the combine, but you know what? I don't see that happening, but oh well. It is what it is. They cost too much money, girlfriends do. But then again, it's nice. But, oh well. What's your favorite pastime besides farming? Favorite pastime besides farming? That is a good question, really. Dakota sent me that. What's your favorite pastime besides farming? I guess really I enjoy this right here, YouTube. It's a hobby, to be honest. So, yeah. I hear you. I've been up since 4:20 this morning. Well, I got about 2.5 more hours of sleep than you did, but I don't know. How many toy trains do you have? To be honest, when I was a little kid, like 3, 4, 5, 6 years old, I was a big Thomas fan. Back there in the unfinished part of the basement, I have a whole bunch of, like a big box full of Thomas trains and stuff. And then I do also have a John Deere collector's. No, it's not a collector's edition, but it's like crap words. It's like a one of a kind or something. It's a John Deere 6420 engine with 3 cars and a caboose or something like that. It's got trains and whatever, or tracks. And I was like 8 or 9 years old. I had that all set up and everything around an actual farm. It was pretty cool. But since then, I took it down and I've crowded this whole basement with farm toys. And if you don't believe me, there you go. There's the table. Ugh. I feel like I've done this before. There's a full box full of them right there. There is the, what's it called? Crap. I don't know, but it's full. See, a lot of John Deere green. There's a Gleaner there too, some case stuff. There's the table and stuff, and then there's what I'm working on. Oh, almost stepped on the barns. There's what I'm working on now is a new display, possibly. And then back behind that door in there, there's more stuff. So, yeah. Up. Right here. There's more. There's more. So, yeah. Yeah, you gotta love YouTube. It picked up music playing on a vintage jukebox in one of my videos. They are copyright slickers. Yeah, they are. No, I'm not answering that. Yes or no? No. Rap quick, really quick. Spit a verse. One verse. Oh, gosh. I can't do it. I can't do it. I'm not good with that. Are you a fan of Dr. Seuss books? When I was like in kindergarten, I was. But what would you be doing if I was there? Marcus, if you were right here next to me in this seat, you would probably dissing so many of these people right now. You probably would. So yeah. I thought I was in the clear when it didn't pop up as having yeah, I know. I fell asleep on a John Deere mower one time and almost crashed into my barn. Guess you shouldn't have been mowing grass to begin with because you were sleepy. Man, you sound really tired. Yes, I'm tired. I am tired. But all right, it's 1:15. I'm gonna call it quits. Well, come on, spit one flow. Oh, let's see. I'm trying to think of one here. Jeez, Dakota. Come on, spit one flow. I'll record it and put it on my mixtape. By the way, shout out my mixtape. It's Cyanide, but D Hizzle. I'm legit. Check it out on SoundCloud. Short it out. Okay, whatever. That's all stuff to probably get me copyright strike. Huh. Dope rap quotes. Shout out my first one too. It's classed called I'm Illiterate by D Hizzle. There you go. Okay. All right. We'll catch y'all later. Do I have my driver's license? I have my intermediate. I get my full driver's license in January, end of January. Spring haul, hay harm. See ya. Harvest time around the corner. Yes, we're probably less than 2 weeks away. Keep up the good work. Thank you. It's young me. Oh, you make me think we'll still be fine. Yeah. Anyway, catch y'all later. I'm done. I'm out. Peace. Good night.